Hey everybody on YouTube, this will be a Gingery Shaper update. Wanted to show, I just remade my downfeed dial and I'm really glad I did because I wasn't happy with the one. I'll show you the one I made originally in a minute, but you know, it's funny, there's just no substitute for having a lathe to hold the work and scribe while you're creating a dial. So there's a lot of good YouTube videos. Mr. Pete, Tubal Cane, Mr. Pete 222, he's got some like this about making dials. You can just search for making lathe dials, that kind of thing, and you'll find a lot of good information. But that just shows you the beautiful clear marks. It's aluminum, like a 1-inch diameter downfeed knob, and the long marks are a 1/4 inch. The fives, so to speak, you know, every fifth one, they're an 1/8 inch long, and then the individual 1 thousandths marks are a 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch long, 125,000, 188, and 250 thousandths. So that's what the marks I used. And next thing I'll do, I'll go ahead and drill it through for the 3/8 inch, and then I'll have to cut it off and then drill and tap a set screw hole for it. But and maybe I'll even stamp some number marks on there. That'd look cool. But probably just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, wouldn't need much more detail than that. But I wanted to show the setup. There's a lot of, I call this my Jose Rodriguez setup because the first time I ever used something like this, as a matter of fact, I used that exact blade probably 10 years ago when I had a Taig Lathe, and you can see right here these little holes. I used the lathe, I super glued the Taig division plate disc to this and drilled it, and I had a setup somewhat similar to what I'm doing here, but this is a giant 12 by 36 grizzly lathe, and I just made a spindle that it fits inside there, you call it an arbor that fits inside the spindle, I should say. Bolted the blade on, and I've got just a hunk of aluminum angle iron. There was an existing hole here that I drilled the angle iron to clear and bolted this down. There's a little piece of double-sided adhesive tape to keep this in place, and then I just used a pilot's, this is a kneeboard holder for holding your flight manual together. They're spring steel, they're really nice. I just clamped it to this plate, and then I would turn the blade, and it's click, click, click. You know, every third click is a mark of some kind. So I hope that helps. So let me show you the existing. I'm almost embarrassed to show the existing downfeed. I mean, they're scribed lines. It could be functional, but they're just not really as neat, nearly as professional looking as the ones that I just made. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll keep you posted.